Morning, everyone. Thursday, the 2nd of April 2020, episode 10. Dawn and I'll have to think of a suitable headline for this episode, but I will do. We're a bit early this morning. Dawn's got to take her dad for a checkup after his operation. He's got to go to the hospital. All okay, we think. So hopefully she'll get on all right, but she's got to crack on this morning. So I've got limited time. It's why I do this preamble, actually, because if I brought her in at the beginning, she'd accuse me of rattling on. So going to keep it like this morning. But she's having a bit of toast and preparing herself, so she'll be here in a second. But thanks again, of course, for all the feedback we're getting. Some lovely comments and some constructive comments. Geraldine G was a first-time contributor on that front. Loving the red lipstick, Dawn. You're rocking it so early in the morning. Yeah, we might ask her about her tips, beauty tips in that front in a bit. Who knows? Phil O'Dell came on, messaged me a whole list of films and books that he's enjoyed over the years. It's easier if you post them on the thread though. Then I don't have to go through them all. But he's picked out a couple of classics, like they're all sports related. Raging Bull, which is boxing, and When We Were Kings, which is boxing. He likes a couple that I haven't watched. Little Hoop Dreams. I'm going to look that one up. It's basketball. I think it's Dennis Rodman. Phil recommends that, and the Long Green Line, which is high school cross country on YouTube. I might have a look at that. I need something to watch when I'm in the gym on my cross trainer for an hour. On that front, the ones that sprang to mind, the old classics for me, film-wise, that everyone would have seen, I would imagine. Great things like The Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, back from when I was like 4, 5, 6 years old. And then you got things like Four Weddings and a Funeral, but I mean, I've seen that about 20 times probably, and I expect you all have. The sports ones on the running front are so hard to come by. I can't think of too many, but I seem to remember I really enjoyed Coach Carter, and that is on Netflix. So anyone's got a Netflix account, you can get that quite easily. And then, although a bit ironic, because I'm pretty queasy with heights, I did enjoy the Dawn Wall. No pun intended there. Dawn Wall, which is on Netflix, which is climbing, and Free Solo, that quite a few of you might have heard about. It's been on TV, but I think you can buy it on subscription somewhere. But those two worth looking out for if you can get a chance. Steve Fury took on my recommendations of books, and I don't think I've ever been in this position where I've actually recommended a book. I remember John McDonnell, the USA coach book that I recommended yesterday. Well, Steve actually knows him. I mean, how many times do you recommend a book and the guy you're recommending it to actually knows him, and he's trained with him, but he's never read the book. So he's gone on and ordered it. I haven't checked Amazon today. I expect they're out of stock now. They only had 6 in stock before I recommended it. Scott Shermer and Grazia Manzotti, they really liked Dawn's replies to their questions yesterday. Thought they were really, really good and constructive. The only thing I would say there, I think they overlooked my contribution a little bit on that front. She was getting all the kudos there. And my brother, still looking for guest appearances, which we will do if things dry up. I must admit, this morning, turn on the news, it's all it is really negative today. And I expect like me, you are going in this cycle, ups and downs of how you think about this current situation. We've had the novelty and the belief that it's going to be got under control quickly, but I think it's going to be a tough day for people today potentially. So we might need to just ask Dawn how she's going to try and keep her spirits up and spirits up of others, because we're in for a big test coming up for everybody, especially over the weekend if the weather gets warmer. So I'm going to go over to Dawn now. That's me, just finished on the feedback and everything. So let's see what she has to say. Here she comes. Wow. Get the gallery view. There we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dawn? She's connecting. I think she's booting up. Quite like these.
Hello.
Quite like these little sections where you're just looking at somebody on the screen and they're looking vacantly towards you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Nice. Good stuff. And I'm flagging a bit today, so I need picking up. So I expect lots of the viewers are, lots of negativity around at the moment, isn't there?
Absolutely, it's depressing. Don't listen to the news. Only listen to it once a day. That could help, rather than continuously, because you just get depressed.
Yeah. Now I've explained in my rattling on section that you're taking your dad for his checkup, all okay, hopefully, but you've got to go to the hospital, so you've got to venture out today with an elderly person.
I'm always nervous. I'm not nervous for myself. I'm nervous for my dad, to make sure that it's all right for him. And I can't get a mask for love and money, so I can't protect him, and I just feel so exposed, and it's a bit of a worry. But I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm going to get on with it, and I'm going to do it. So life is such.
Yeah. What are you going to get him to wear then?
Oh, I can't. I mean, hopefully someone said they would post some more, so hopefully they're there and he can wear one of those. I just want to protect him as much as I possibly can. It's not me I'm frightened for, it's him. It's a bit of a worry.
It brings it home how people have who are essential to got to stay at home, haven't they? So
I'd rather stay at home. If truth was known, I'd rather stay at home, but I'm the one who does the hospital visits. Well, one of my brothers faints and the other brother doesn't like hospitals. So, I mean, they're closer. So at the end of the day, they could do it, but it's me that does it.
Well done. And okay, little lighter, but when you're picking him up, what will you listen to in the car? What will you do?
He's deaf in one ear, and if I'm lucky, he hears what I'm saying as I'm driving along. That is if I'm lucky. So he will answer perhaps a question I've asked, and it'll be something completely different because he's misheard. So, and when I'm driving, I can't sort of like correct him. I just carry on. So it's that sort of.
And on the way over there, what music? What's the CD or no, not CD? That's old hat, isn't it? What's the download you've got on the car?
Oh, I don't play music because it irritates him.
No. When you're going over there to pick him up, you do then, don't you?
Oh, I usually listen to Radio 1.
Oh, okay. Who's on Radio 1 these days? Noel Edmonds, Tony Blackburn. Who's on there these days?
No, how old are you? God's sake. I don't know all their names. I mean, I just listen to them periodically, when I'm in the car.
Radio 1, I'm surprised. But you've got download music as well. So just give the viewers a little insight into Dawn's musical taste. What have you got at the moment? And don't think about it. What are you actually listening to when you're in the car, when you've got your music downloaded?
Oh my God. I like Lewis Capaldi. I really do like him.
Oh, okay, all right, excellent.
That's the difference between you and me. You would listen to somebody like Whitney Houston constantly, and I listen to the modern music. Why are you shaking your head? You do.
I don't listen to music in the car.
Ed Sheeran, I love him. I play his albums back to front.
No, I tend not to listen to much music. I'm into podcasts, really. So,
of course, yes. You're so sophisticated now, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Get down with that. Keep myself informed. But right now, I won't keep you too long because I know you're really busy, and our viewing figures go down the longer the section is. So it's a definite correlation there. But rocking loads of Grazia Manzotti and Geraldine G commenting on your rocking the red lipstick. You're doing so again today. Have you consciously selected that colour today?
No. I just put lipstick on. I do my face once a day and hope that it will last the whole day. If it doesn't, it doesn't bother me. So that's it.
And how many varieties of colours or lipsticks have you got?
Oh, I've probably got about a selection of about 10, 15 colours.
Right. Yeah. And you just give a little bit of sorry, everyone who's not interested in this, but if you like myself, but a few beauty tips here for some of our viewers. Dawn, what else do you do? How do you get yourself looking like that in the morning?
What do you mean, how do I look? I just put some moisturiser on, a little bit of foundation, bit of eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick, done. Oh, and my eyebrows, because I haven't got any, because they're all fair.
Right. And
Sad.
and just related to that, what's your favourite perfume, or for you to use? What do you use?
I don't have a favourite perfume. I used to when I was younger, but I don't anymore. There's about 3 or 4 I use. I use Jimmy Choo. I use Gabrielle, which is the Chanel one. I use Armani, In Love With You, which
Oh, thanks. You still on perfumes?
that is a perfume, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And there's another one I use. I can't remember the name of it. It's a Dolce & Gabbana one.
Yeah, got quite a stock there, haven't you? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I vary it.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. That's it, I think, for today. Keep it short and sweet. We'll let you get on,
Good.
and hope all goes well today.
Yes, okay.
Say
See
goodbye.
you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Right, everybody. Dawn's finished now, but this is a photograph of Dawn on our wedding day, and you can see the makeup there. I mean, we found that the other day in our album. Oh, she's gone off. There she is. Yeah, so it should be my screensaver, but Oscar the dog is still my screensaver. But there you go. That's what Dawn would look like on our wedding day. Not that many years ago, actually. Not as long as you might think. But I hope you all have a good day. I've cheered up talking to her, and hope you have. Cheerio.